It's Friday night and you're getting ready to go out. Your friends call and ask if you want to come down to the local bar. So you get in your car, go to the bar, you order a drink, a Long Island iced tea to be exact. You have your drink, have a good time, and decide that it's time to leave. Get in your car, turn on your favorite music, driving down the road, have the window down. All of a sudden you see the dreaded red and blue flashing lights in your window. It's the cops. You're getting pulled over. You pull over to the side of the road. Cop walks up and asks the question, "Do you know why I pulled you over?" "No, sir, I don't know why." And he immediately asks, "Well, have you been drinking because you were swerving?" You let him know, "Yes, I did. I had one drink at the bar." "But did you really have one drink?" A Long Island iced tea has an average of 5 different shots in it. A standard shot ranges from 1 to 1.5 shots. So today, my name is Miranda Percival, and I'm going to discuss the importance of understanding what a standard drink is. I'm going to review topics about the equivalent measurements, also what an alcohol beverage does to your blood alcohol level, and finally we'll talk about how it is a risk to not measure your drinks. So let's get started by discussing alcohol equivalent measurements. So for the standard drinks, for one shot, for a shot glass, it's 1 shot or 1 ounce, fluid ounce. For wine, it's 5 ounces. And for beer, it's a 12-ounce can or bottle. So it's very important to measure those out, because when you're pouring them, you could be pouring more. So 1 shot, so 1 ounce here. It's about the exact measurement of my shot glass, and 5 ounces of wine. Also, you can take a solo cup, which they don't say that they have these measurement lines on there for this reason, but they just so happen to equate to the same measurement. So 1 ounce of liquor, 5 ounces of wine, and a 12-ounce beer. So if you have imported beers, it could also change, the alcohol content. So now that we have a better understanding of what equivalent measurements are in an alcoholic beverage, let's go on and to discuss how that will affect your blood alcohol level. And it can do this in a number of ways. Gender, weight, they all have a factor in it. Also, how fast you drink them. But the only thing that can actually lower your blood alcohol level is time. Time's the only thing. There's myths out there that say drinking coffee, going outside and getting fresh air, or taking a shower, those actually will not change your blood alcohol level. So it's very important to understand that. So in all states, the legal limit for driving while impaired is 0.08. So at that point, you are having slurred speech and your motor functioning is impaired. Also, important sensory organs are affected, such as sight, and you're not able to make good judgment calls. So now that we have a clear understanding of how alcohol affects an individual's blood alcohol level, let's go on to discuss the risk of not measuring your drinks. Now, the biggest thing is blackouts. Now, blackouts are experienced whenever you consume alcohol too fast, and it impairs the brain's ability to function. According to Gizmodo in the article, What Happens to Your Brain When You Get Blackout Drunk, studies have shown that blackouts are experienced with a dramatic spike in blood alcohol level. And this also increases your risk of injury and impairs your memory and judgment. So alcohol poisoning is also an effect that is a big risk. What do we do whenever we have a friend that's too impaired? We tell them to go in and sleep it off. Well, that's actually very dangerous because you're essentially letting them go lay in there and their heart rate slows when you're sleeping anyways. And if you're very intoxicated to the point of alcohol poisoning, you could die, go into a coma. There's all types of bad outcomes that could come from that. So a person's heart rate will slow down, their breathing, body temperature will go up, and their gag reflexes are also affected by the alcohol. So now that you have a better understanding of how the risk of not measuring your drinks can cause alcohol poisoning or blackouts, let's go ahead and remind you of the importance of measuring a standard drink. So I provided you with information that reviewed what a standard drink entails: shot, wine, beer. Also, we reviewed how alcohol can affect your blood alcohol level, and the only thing that can fix that is time. And we also reviewed the risk of not measuring your drinks, such as tolerance, blackouts and alcohol poisoning. So hopefully you all, with this information, have a better understanding and will measure your drink the next time, or make sure that the bartender is measuring your drink. Have a good day.